Howdy there, folks. Welcome back to Battletech Advanced. I'm Tex of the Black Pants Legion, but you probably knew that already. So we have some mechs that, look, I can make a Dragonfire, but I'm going to sell this son of a bitch. All right? No. All right. Then we're going to get into the Avatar, which I may keep, because Omni-Mech, which means I can make mistakes in many ways. But Dragonfire, what we do is we put it back into storage now that we've assembled it, and then we go to the store, and we're like, hey, you want this fancy mech? And they're like, we'll give you nothing for it. And you're like, thank you. And then you cry. So let's see. Oh, they have a Bellerophon, which is, it's a mech. They have an Alicorn. They have all sorts of All right, so we're getting there. We are getting there. Now let's go into engineering and double check, because it's going to be Mech Bay 3 is our next one. Avatar's a good boy. I'm probably going to retire the 4H, because as a improv 4G, it's only so-K. It's so-K. It's like, you know what I mean? Some people are not going to understand what I mean. Don't worry about it. All right, so stripped all the weapons out of my Omni-Mech here, except for my hard-fit medium lasers, which are stuck in it. I get a lot of choices, so actually, I have a lot of choices. As an XL engine, which is fine. Yes, I have a bad idea, and I'm committing to it. I can't get rid of Case. Now, some people will say, Tex, what are you doing? And I'm like, what if I made an even bigger Hunchback, right? Max armor on everything. Still have a lot of armor left over. Okay. Fine. Still have a lot of armor left over. What if we just made this thing have no problem with heat sinks? All right. Still have a lot of room here. Okay. So I remove 2 medium lasers, and I go into the weapons, and I go, what do we got? Binary lasers are fun. We put one there, and we put one there. Oh, yeah. So 2 binary lasers and as many medium lasers as a 4P, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 4P, lots of armor, and some, okay. Now, is this dumb? Sure. But is this cool? Yes. Tex Ruins Omni-Mechs, Part 1. Let's see, what else could I put in here? Because I got 1 ton left, and I might put something a little fancier. Not decided yet. Tonnage 1.5. Nothing too fancy into my doodads. Just looking through doodads I can put in. Engine cooling. You know what? Put that. Nope. Can't modify it. Omni-Mech. Son of a bitch. Ooh, that's 2 tons. Ammo. Don't need it, obviously. So it looks like it's got to be another double heatsink, which is fine. That's more than fine, right? Don't worry about it. Put another double heatsink. Get in there. Excellent. Is this an abomination? Yes. Yes, it is. But now I can retire you and put you in the lineup. And I still have some other mechs left. You can go for now. Some of the Chameleon fanboys are going to get mad, but that's okay. It's all right, because there's only like 5 of them. I'm making a joke. There's 6. All right. Let's see. Sell you. And I'm going to sell you. Excellent. Some people will get upset. That's okay. The Chameleon. Oh, yes. Fast cam, please. The Chameleon's an all right mech. It's not bad at all. Ooh, Thunderbolt. T-Bolt 15s. Yes. It just doesn't stand out to me. And I know. Everyone has their favorite machine. You can downvote me if you like. That's not, it's not going to stop me. I can have opinions on things, even if they're deliberately obtuse and probably wrong. You don't have to love everything, I think. And you probably shouldn't. That is kind of the danger of the parasocial environment. A lot of people feel that just because someone is popular or has a following, that they must inherently be right, or that their opinion on things is always smart, good, decent, wise, well-considered, and well-rounded. And I can tell you from my own life experience, where every year I look back and go, man, that was dumb. That was stupid. Well, that was wrong. I didn't know what I was doing. That's common. As you go on in life, you're going to find that every time you thought you had a good handle on shit, or that you knew what you were doing, or that you thought for certain, this is who I am, give it a few years. You'll look back and go, I didn't know shit. And that's true. Very few people stay the same. Now, I may be middle-aged, and most of my fan base is middle-aged. Most of my fan base judging based on the interactions on the Patreon, where if you want to check out, you can. You don't have to. I'm not going to beg you to do it. But on the Patreon, I answer every question put to me every week, and it's an audio recording, so people can sit there and listen to me reading all their questions and answering them. And one of the things that strikes me as very common is by middle age, you reach a certain point of live and let live as a philosophy. You're just like, it's not worth it. And I'm not trying to say apathy, but just live and let live. You're less willing to go out and say, I'm absolutely right on these things. You just kind of shrug and you're like, oh, well, that's different. Smolink, I don't want to go to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. No thanks. Green law. That sounds like some sort of environmental protesters law business. All right. We can go to Lancaster. Halfway. Wow, this guy is being a gatekeeper. You don't belong in the engine corps. But I wanna. All right, let's go to this four-skull planet briefly and do the easiest job and then run off as we try to figure out where the arms, legs, and torsos of our mechs went. It's going to be bad. But yeah, it's one of those things of life where you constantly find yourself surprised by how little you know. And I found that frequently of my generation, there was this whole mindset of, you would find people proudly boast, I'm the smartest person in any room I go into. And I've learned that while that may be a prideful statement at that point in your life, as I've gone on, I've realized if you're the smartest person in the fucking room, find a new room. You should not be the smartest person in the room. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, you have nothing to learn. You cannot improve. You cannot beat yesterday's man. You cannot beat up yesterday's person to become a better person. You're not going to learn jack or shit. So whenever someone says, oh, well, I'm the smartest person in any room I go into, I'm like, you need to find better rooms, pal. You got to get out there and start engaging with shit where you go, I have no idea what I'm doing. Because at a certain point, everything starts getting samey. Oh yes, more tonnage. Everything starts getting samey. If you stay in your small little echo chamber, your small little room of people who all know the same thing and all act the same way, and it's always the same outcome, you find yourself cut off from this world of wider information, of wisdom and knowledge and experiences especially. And as you go on, you realize stuff like Hunter S. Thompson was right. Punch the ticket, take the ride. Life is like that. It is a wealth of experiences. Wow. This is very expensive. I will not be doing it. Machine shop. You'd think that would be earlier on in our list of things to fix. Hey, we need to be able to fabricate tools. No, we'll always go buy them. All right, you know what? We're going to develop an exercise regimen, and morale has decreased. The fitness gram pacer test. All right, so this is the planet that's going to doom us to death. Again, this game is too fucking pretty. That it's not getting a sequel is 8 shades of bullshit. All right. Pegasus. Oh, Ontos. Oh, and an SRM carrier. Long Tom. Yes. 2. It's a tank, boss. They all look the same to me. No. If it was just a tank, I wouldn't be willing to bankrupt us for it. Hold on. Let's get rid of our other stuff. We don't need anything else now. Watch as I sell everything. All right. Ballista, you can go to the store. You can go back. Demolisher, I'll keep you around in case I need you. Chaparrals, you're fine and all, but you're not a Long Tom. No. Artillery is the king of the battlefield, and I got what I need. I have what I need now. Selling. Let's see. Ballista. Wow, these don't sell for much. Well, probably because they have Long Toms. Okay, I need to make my money back up. And that's not a problem because I have umpteen bajillion mech cores. Which, you know, I'm just going to go down to their Dollar General and sit in the parking lot and hawk a bunch of nuclear reactors. They're like, hey, man, you look like a cool guy. Do you need a nuke? And he's like, yeah, you know, I do. And I'm like, here you go. Oh, wow. Look at all these things. He'd sing, oh, Sanctuary Worlds parts. I don't have enough of that to make it work. Prototype engines? Nah, I'm good. Nope, we're fine. What else? Oh, Artemis 4 fire control system? Nah, that sounds expensive. Ferrofibrous? No, thanks. No, I'll just use light plating? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, I forgot I bought this. Just gonna go ahead and sell all of this stuff. All right. Case? No. All right, back to the store. Long Toms. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the store, and I'm going to buy the Ontos. Yep. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to buy the other, another Long Tom LRM carrier. Fuck yes. That is a lot of LRM. But I think I'm going to buy the SRM carrier. All right, now I'm broke, and that's fine because I have a pile of tanks and stuff. But now we need to go make some money, which means we need to go find a job that will pay us money to hurt people with hammers, right? That's what we do. We hurt people with hammers for a living. Okay, battle. An elite lance. Okay. Corporate secrets. Okay, 2 lances of max. No. Let's see. Assassinate a guy. All right. Blakists. Ugh. Recovery. Battle. All right. You know what? Let's do this. An elite lance. We'll see what that means. They have an elite lance. That's fine. I will take you because you're basically, I'm probably going to get rid of the rifleman. Some people are going to That's okay. Long Tom. And I'm going to take the Ontos out. Now, why would I take all these Long Toms, you ask? I will show you. 740 tons. Oh, I can't exceed. All right. What about, what can I not exceed? Looks like I am at tonnage. Oof. All right. What do we got that we could take that's lighter? You know what? I'll take that Night Star out, and I will replace it with the infield. Now I'm at 600 tons, and what is my limit? Can I take a demolisher? No, 600. All right. Can I take you? No. We are set. All right. I need to enhance my drop tonnage. I need to be able to drop 1,000 tons. We're at 600 and change, which is fine, but, oh man, this is going to be dumb. I have so much artillery, and I'm going to get more artillery. Artillery is what I do. I like artillery. Now, the Long Tom is fantastic. It survived every war. Because our shells don't have to be that smart. You get a lot of choices of shells. A lot of people don't take artillery in Battletech because it's not sexy. They go, oh, well, it's not a mech. Oh, it's not. And, you know, these are the guys who have the 4 blinged out mechs or whatever. But if you bring a crater maker and you land it well, you land that one long tom shell on somebody, they will start to rethink artillery. They will start to go, oh, arty hurts. And you go, yes. I once sat in a fairly long argument with somebody who was trying to tell me artillery doesn't do anything. And, you know, the real killers of the battlefield are modern tanks. And that was his basis of, comparison for battle mechs. He was like, well, tanks kill everything. And so battle mechs, you know, are the tanks of the... So then I said, you know what? Go look up, if you wish, the casualties caused by artillery alone in the First and Second World War. And you realize when war reaches that hugely industrialized scale where you are dump trucking warheads on people, artillery is king of the battlefield. Nothing quite racks body count like artillery. All right, Long Tom's moving up. They got very limited point defenses. So I need to get my mechs ahead of them. If your artillery outpaces your advance, you have a problem, or you're the Red Army. All right. Yeah. Got to move my artillery train up. All right, I'm just going to hold my artillery here. I'm going to put my other guns back here. And then it is time for artillery muss. Destroy the Socinian units. All right. All right, we have a contact. All right, let's see if we can sensor lock him. Nope, not within range. Hunkering down. And I have my unholy abomination of an avatar. They're like, what is this? And I'm like, it's a Hunchback Plus. They're like, why? Because I can. All right. That's a 100-ton mech. It's an Atlas. All right. So time for artillery to earn its keep. Because I want to go home with an Atlas. He's not going to get over here anytime soon. So, what we need to do is stay behind cover and not get absolutely greased by this guy. Oh, hold on. Holding. All right, here we go. Long Tom. Shell him. Oh, yeah. There we go. So the Long Tom excels at just guessing where the enemy is and removing them from those grid squares. Great against infantry. Great against buildings. Great against mechs of all sizes. Only really struggles with fast-moving vehicles. Like helicopters. But if it's on the ground, and you can hit it, or near it, I should say, artillery does its job more often than not. I'm going to hide behind this rock and use this ancient secret known as cover. And I'm just going to shell the shit out of that guy. Okay, he's got 75 tons coming up. All right, that's neat. Let's bring up this archer. And let's pelt him with LRM-20, boys. Let him have it. Oh, boy. I'm going to stay behind this rock until he gets close. Then I'm going to swing in. That is my objective. All right, yep. Artillery, light it up. Keep doing your job, artillery. Oh no, structure exposed. He hasn't even seen me yet. He only knows I'm over here-ish. Come on. No, there. All right. Yes. For House Arano. Keep that sensor lock. There we go. Now that everyone has sensor lock, this will be an easier playthrough. Not that I used it very well earlier, but sometimes you get tired and you forget. A Marauder, I have other Marauder parts. I think that's the Pirate Marauder that has one fuckload of rockets. I think that's its ammunition load. All right, here we go. All right. Let's use our precise strike and try to finish that Atlas off before it comes into AOE range. Yes. Fall down. How many parts do I get? 3. I can go home with an Atlas. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of split on the Atlas. I think it's a great mech. The problem is that as soon as people see an Atlas, they instinctually shoot it with everything they got. And that is a problem because you're going to lose very quickly. It has brain recognition, and that hurts it. Also, its typical weapons loadouts are a little bit of everything. You got stuff for all ranges, which is fine. But it lacks a bit of that specialized crunch that I favor in a lot of my mechs. I like stuff where I can say, this is my long-range guy, this is my short-range guy. I like a bit of mix. All right. I'm not going to come out of my hidey hole just yet, because I don't know what else they have back there. And what they have back there could be horrific. However, I have artillery, so I can just keep shooting them. Move into position. Swing, swing, swing. Gravity's rainbow. There we go. We're just going to stay in cover. Ah, see? An 80-tonner. All right. Long Tom. You know what? No. Direct fire. We got coordinates. Oh, yes. Torso and arm gone? Fall down, you son of a bitch. Keep swinging. Oh, yeah. That's a bit of the ow. All right, let's run. Let's see what else we got. I want my other mech warriors to start getting some blood on their hands so they don't get used to the artillery. Also, I want to test how this avatar works, because there's how a thing works on paper, and there's how a thing works in reality. These are not the same. Some people don't get that. They go, oh, surely these are the same. No. On paper, something can look absolutely horrific. Something can look absolutely lethal. Something can look absolutely dangerous. And then you go put it to the task of actual combat. And it doesn't do so well. Dice and law of averages sometimes don't live on the same planet. You'll say, well, 3 times out of 10, this should work. And then it doesn't. You go, oh. All right, Marauder, go down. He's without weapons. That ought to do it. Okay. You can stop anytime. Of course the pilot's incapacitated. He's smoke. All right, 1 part. A Zeus. Well, well, well. La-di-da. Let's return the favor. All right, I splashed both of them. What's that? 70-tonner and a Zeus, huh? All right. Let's keep swinging. Give him the bonk. Yep. Structure exposed. Artillery is doing its job. Keep swinging. Don't let up. Make it hurt. Oh, man. All right, we're going to run up here with the Enforcer and see if we can't square off with him. I'm going to sensor lock him. Hunchback, let's get in here. Let's blaze a path of glory. Waiting for it. One of my guys is stuck making the moving animation sound. Ow. They really don't like my Orion. All right. All right, Archer. Hurt him. Unsettled. Orion, finish him. Yeah. Not really. I mean, it's, oh. You mean of ammunition? Probably. All right. I'm going to move that avatar around. All right, there. That stopped it. Guess where they are. With Long Tom, guessing is good enough. You're like, I think they're roughly in that area. Well, let's find out. Oh, yeah. Let's batter them around. Yes. All right. Enforcer. What do we got? Ooh, a grasshopper. Good mech. Not for long. Oh, good shots. All right. Let's sensor lock him again. All right, let's let him have it from the top rope. Oh, that's not good. He's like, why did I stand on this rock? And I'm like, on this rock, I will lay my church. All right, where are you? Let's keep swinging. No mercy. We don't believe in that here. Engine crit, engine crit. What else you got? Binary lasers. Uh-huh. No, one more tap ought to do it. This one. There we go. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's going to fall down with his twig of a mech remaining. All right, well, I guess we just let him have it again. Sure. Bye. No, it's the end times. Poor guys. But we need to make money to replace all of the Long Tom, well, all the money we spent on Long Toms. Long term is always worth the money. There's a few other things that I think are always worth the money, but keep in mind, these are my opinions. I'm not an authority figure, and you shouldn't try to believe everything I say as being the absolute paramount truth or highest order of the universe. However, artillery is great, and people who don't believe in artillery will be victims of it.
Oh, I bid farewell to my beautiful land, and as mustered and ordered before you I stand, to march off to war and to die if I must, and to fight like a bastard, in this you must trust.
As the years pass along, you will see what it's worth, bearing bodies and moving to another earth. I fear not the low bear what happens to me, just as long as my Van Zandt is finally free, just as long as old Van Zandt will remember me. Set a course to our neighbors or anywhere new, to a place where I can stand alongside the few of the bravest we have, though we are not the best. I'll wager we'll pass our most ultimate test, as the mayhem will follow what we do today, for all of our orders are morally great. I fear not the low bear what happens to me, as long as my Van Zandt is finally free, for as long as old Van Zandt will remember me. When we run out of ammo and finally fall, and no more are left to hear that last bugle call, they'll replace us with whatever they have left on hand, and again we'll rise up to defend our land. Though the Van Zandt militia is always at war, though we never quite know what we are fighting for, I fear not the low bear what happens to me, as long as my Van Zandt is finally free, for as long as old Van Zandt will remember me. Brave causes to offer your life, and surely surrender to permanent strife. But if you feel the call and are willing to sign, you will find that you place your life down on that line. Surrender is never a tactic we use, for our cockpits are lacking an ejection fuse. I fear not the low bear what happens to me, as long as my Van Zandt is finally free, just as long as my homeland will remember me.